going to show you how to cook pasta. Pasta is a very difficult portion of a meal to cook if you are deaf and blind. However, for the rest of you, you really should not be using this video to learn how to cook pasta. You should sort of be able to figure it out on your own. I don't normally cook pasta, but when I do, I cook Mueller's 100% grain pasta. Now I got this pasta at Renner's for about $1, and it's pretty healthy. It's about 200 calories for every 2 grains, which is about a portion. To cook pasta, you only need like 3 things. So, a gallon of water, some pasta, and some salt. First step is to bring 1 gallon of water to a boil in a large pot, which I have done so already. Second, you will add about a teaspoon of salt to that pot of water. Next, you will pour in your pasta. Now, you can just go ahead and add this entire thing of pasta. However, some people like to break it up into smaller sections. I'll just add the entire thing. Once you have added the pasta to your water, you will let it cook in there for about 8 to 10 minutes, or until it is nice and tender. So, you want to cook this with an open top, stirring occasionally. So, while this cooks, I'm going to explain to you why we added salt. I just set the timer for when that should be ready. Alright, so when we added the salt, there was one main reason why we did so. Well, 2 main reasons why we did so. The first reason was to add a little salty flavor to the pasta. The second is a bit more important. The second is to raise the temperature of the water so the pasta can cook faster and more thoroughly. Salt does this by raising the boiling point of water. I'm going to show you how this happens. Once water has reached its boiling point, its temperature can no longer rise. So I will take the temperature of water at its highest temperature. Using this candy thermometer. And it appears to be roughly 75 degrees, around there. However, once you add salt, about a teaspoon of salt to this, the water will stop boiling. See? Now I will come and take the temperature of this water again once it rises back to a boiling point. Which it has done so. and it now appears to be more like 85 degrees Celsius. But you may be wondering, why does this happen? Well, allow me to show you. Inside a pot of just pure water are billions of molecules of H2O, or water, and they're just bouncing around in there. As these molecules bounce around, the warmer the water, the faster these molecules bounce around. In order for the water to turn into a water vapor, the molecules must bounce around so fast that when they collide, they release their chemical bonds and turn into water vapor. When you add salt to the water, you add NaCl, sodium chloride, to the water, which dissolves into separate sodium and chloride ions. These separate sodium and chloride ions take up space in the pot from the other water molecules. Now, when these water molecules collide with the NaCl, it takes energy away from them, requiring more energy to bring the water to a boil, which can be seen right here. Where there is no NaCl, the energy is retained between the two water molecules. Where there is, the water energy is transferred to the NaCl. So, back to our pot of pasta, we can tell that this is done because the noodle is nice and tender and soft. So, this is ready to eat. Now, what we'll need to do is strain the water off so we can eat it. Now, because I lack a helper in this kitchen, I'll be straining it into a larger pot. And there you have it, your 14.5 grams of pasta, ready to eat.